Presently, Nigeria has recorded up to 37 deaths due to cholera outbreak, hitting up to 30 states of the country, including Lagos and Ogun states. What is cholera? Cholera is an infection, cholera is an acute diarrhea infection caused by injections of food and water contaminated with bacterium vibrio cholera. I repeat, cholera is an acute diarrhea infection caused by injection of food and water contaminated with bacterium vibrio cholera. What are the symptoms of this cholera we are talking about? Number one symptoms is diarrhea, watery stool, vomiting, and then dehydration as a result of diarrhea and vomiting. That is, the victim will lose water, thereby they will be dehydrated. The poo will look like a water that they use in washing rice or they use in cooking rice. The area that are prone to this kind of disease are the area that they don't have proper sewage management or potable water, and the area whereby they used to do a lot of open defecation, maybe to the river and so on. What are the causes of cholera? Number one, drinking from infected water and food. Those of you that you have the habit of eating outside, you have to be very, very careful these days because of cholera outbreak. Because you don't know the source of water they are using, you don't know where they are getting their fruits and vegetables from. You have to be watchful of where you're going to eat these days. Some go to rivers or streams to fetch their water. You don't know whether somebody has poo or an infected person has poo inside the water they are using in preparing food for you. Those of you that you love buying fruit from Aboki, you have to be very careful these days because of this outbreak. You don't know the source of water they are using in rinsing their fruit and vegetable from. Another way you can get it is from fruit and vegetable. When you take fruit and vegetable that has been contaminated or maybe grown where they use sewage, human sewage in planting them, you have to be very careful. You can also get this disease from raw water, raw and uncooked fish and seafood caught from pollinated water. Prevention. How can we prevent cholera? Number one, you use a trusted bottled water, chlorinated water, boiled or filtered water. Another one is to make sure you flush your toilets immediately after use. And those of you that you stay in the rural area, make sure you bury your poo immediately so that people will not contaminate. It will not contaminate people. People will not get infected through it. Don't forget that once you poo on the floor, on the floor or on the ground, flies might touch your poo and go and use it to touch other place, and this can cause the contamination. This can make the disease to spread. Another one is to make sure you wash your fruit and vegetable properly. Cook your food thoroughly this time around. Thoroughly wash your toilets and all surfaces properly. How do we treat cholera? It's very simple. It's not other simple. Don't say that you use what we call oral rehydration therapy. This will make the victim to regain their lost water, the electrolytes. And this can be done through the drinking of oral rehydration salts or through the intravenous fluid electrolyte. Thank you very much.